cold. It's cold. It's cold. Brr. Come on.
This is not our macro program.
You must have. What about my tripod? Hi. I don't know who that is. I don't know why I'm wearing sunglasses. What is that noise? What, an animal? What the heck? Crazy. 6, how are you? Sorry, you can't see me. What's up? How's it going? Happy Friday. What's new? Oh, wait. Okay, you can't see me. I don't know why. I'm doing well. Actually, I'm freezing. I don't know what's up with me. I just decided to do this impromptu exercise. I feel so productive this morning that I decided to just work out. I was like, I'm good. I got on my gym shoes. See? I don't know. Wait, you can't see. Wait. I got on my gym shoes and jeans. And it's warmer than normal, but it's actually cold. So I figured I'll just get out here and try to tighten up, I guess. I need to tighten up. I should be out here every single day. But it's good though, because now that it's starting to get like darker later, in the evening when I get home from work, I still have time to come out here. So I'm definitely going to do that. Oh, great. So where do you walk? Do you walk at home? Do you go to the gym? Or do you walk outside? I love walking outside. And walking is my favorite exercise to do because it's low impact, and I love just being outside because I'm outside in your neighborhood. Okay, yeah, I do that too. It's what is it? What was I gonna say? It's relaxing to be outside in nature, as well as just because I'm in the office. I work in the office, so I'm inside all day. So it's really nice to actually come outside and just like smell trees and deer poo, I guess. Because there's a lot of deer in this preserve where I walk. So definitely going to be out here much more frequently now. So I am definitely out of shape for sure. It's like the nicest thing, I think, walking outside. You're getting a treadmill soon so you can walk. Oh, that's good. I actually have an elliptical machine that I pulled out of the dusty corner in the basement like 2 days ago. And I was like, okay, I can at least because it's a little ridiculous, my lack of activity lately, just with work and grad school and stuff. So I was like, I can at least jump on the treadmill. I'm thinking about you. My elliptical machine, because it's in the basement. So I can just go down there for like 15 minutes and a day, just real quick, and do a little working out. So do you know what kind of treadmill? I always like shopping for exercise machines, not paying for them, but shopping for them. Are you going with any particular brand? I feel like I'm screaming. Am I screaming? Am I talking loud? All right, workout watching your YouTube. That's true. Yeah, I spend all day on YouTube, like all day on YouTube, I tell you. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm screaming though, probably because there's not a lot of people out here. So it's hey Wheels, how are you? What's going on? How's it going? Happy Friday. So I'm off work today because today is my mom's birthday. And tomorrow I'm going to Dallas for my friend's wedding. So I was just doing some preliminary stuff like getting my packing. Can you see me? I wish I could get rid of this cough. Sorry, my thumb's in the way. Don't have a brand in mind to see which word has the features I want in the place when you know what, one of the bigger YouTubers I watch, she was talking about, yeah, I'll tell you said that. Yeah, I'm actually, as soon as I leave her, going to meet her for lunch to probably eat something unhealthy. But there's a bigger YouTuber that I watched that was talking about a Peloton bike. I think that's the brand Peloton. So I am, maybe you want to check that out. It's probably expensive. I don't know what your budget is, but I'm just letting you know it's probably expensive because, you know, they got a lot of money. So it has like a, I don't know if it has a TV or what, but it definitely looks nice. Hey, Flaw. Oh my God, Flaw to Perfection. How are you? Where have you been? What's up? What's new? Happy Friday. You don't want to spend, $500. Whew, that's a gym membership for like a year. My gym, I'm very basic. All I need is like, and I kid you not, and I really need to go more, but I don't have time to like get dressed, drive to the gym, then work out, then drive home. It's just a lot. But I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about being in the gym, but I always have quicker results when I go to the gym than when I'm like doing tapes and stuff at home, which I really enjoy doing. Like my favorite workout ever is the walking and then Pilates. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Look at this. There's so much nature. Look at this. There's a bluebird. It's real blue. I don't know if you can see it. I should probably watch out for my surroundings too, because I'm by myself right now and back up in here. Let me tell you, running is not my strong suit. There it is. Oh well, I don't think you can see it. And you have to watch out for you have to watch. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Wait, I missed something. Condolences. Oh, my condolences, Claude. I'm sorry. Oh, is that why you're off today? Yeah. My condolences. It's really pretty in the summertime when everything's not dead. But right now it's a little crusty. But yeah, I walk this all the time. I do have to pay attention though, because there's a lot of wildlife, especially deer, huge deer. Oh my God, and there's bugs. Okay, I'm going back now. All right, there's a bug. There was a mosquito on my hand. Too much. I can't deal. I do not need to be itchy. I need to like up my oh my God. Okay, don't judge me. I don't give up this easy. It's just I just saw this bug sitting on my hand, like trying to suck my blood, and it's gross. Did it get me? Did it get me? Oh man, I do not need to be itching. It's a lot of wildlife out here. Too many deer in Colorado. Okay. Yeah, we have astronomical amounts of them now, like jumping out in the street and stuff. It's really I think it bit me. It was there too long. Oh man, that is the worst thing, trying to exercise and get your life together, and then you get like eaten up by mosquitoes, and you're like, I'm literally like scratching for dear life for like days and days and weeks. So I've got to get some off. And that's another thing that's kind of icky. This is totally TMI, but I forgot to bring tissue. See, that shows you how rusty I am. Whenever you go out walking in the forest preserve, you always have to bring things with you. I forgot to grab tissue out of the car because my nose is a little chilly. It is beautiful though. It's so scenic. Well, it may not be scenic now because everything's dead, but when it flourishes, I'll show y'all. It's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I'll definitely show you. Yeah, take care. Yeah, try the brand Peloton. I don't know if that's the type of bike. It's an exercise bike, but I don't know if that's the specific to a bike or just the brand in general. Yeah, there's like nobody. Okay, what is that? You definitely hear all the creepy noises. Did anybody see the movie Us? So here's my issue. It's in your hair. Don't even do that. Because I am in no condition to be running for my life right now. That is not funny because I will literally book it. I'm more concerned because I don't have the proper, like a stand. I didn't bring a stand or any because I wasn't planning this to hold the phone. So I'm holding it with my hand and my hand's starting to cramp. You're not scared, but I don't know. I'm telling you, this is like, in my area, we have a different type of bug. It's like, it's not a normal bug. It's not just like a pesky little thing. Like they have like fingers, the bugs, right? New level, they got fingers. They got huge eyeballs where you can see the pupil, and there's millions of them. Like we really do have serious bugs they're not scared of you. They will challenge you, you know? So you have to be careful. Come out of their clothes or but well, I wouldn't jump out of a window per se, but I might come out my clothes if I don't know where it is. It's awful. And you just never know. A lot of them, they're harmless, of course. But if it's serious, you never know what kind of viruses and stuff they're carrying. It's crazy. So yeah, check out the Peloton. I imagine it's the best quality of the best, because she said it. Her name, I don't know if you follow her. Her name's Nitra B. She is like a vlogger and beauty channel and stuff, but she's trying to like get in shape and stuff after her baby, I guess. So that's what she bought. So she does a lot of workout videos with like using it. I guess it looks great. I don't know. It just looks like a bike with a TV or something to me, but I'm sure it's very high tech and fancy. So check it out. It says we have bugs that should be paying taxes in Indiana. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's hilarious. That's a new one. They should be paying taxes. These bugs owe me taxes. That's funny. And you know what we have? Do you have these in Indiana? So we have this bug that like is ruining my entire life, called a stink bug. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's like some sort of infestation all across Illinois and stuff. I don't know if they have migrated over the border to you, but it's called a stink bug, and it doesn't bite, and it doesn't like infect you or anything. Scariest crapper, and I have them. And it is just ruined. I'm telling you, it is literally like hurting me internally to have to deal with these things, because what I end up doing is they're so big. First of all, they're huge and they're hard shelled, and I looked up ways to like repel them, and I still haven't done this yet, but it says put like garlic cloves. They don't like loud smells, so use dryer sheets or garlic cloves. Like put those in your windowsill and stuff to get rid of them. And then if they get in the house, you can just knock them into a bucket of soapy water. So what I do is, because I'm too scared to get that close, is when I see them, I spray them with what is it, Clorox. Apparently they stink, and I didn't know that they call it a stink bug. Obviously they stink. But I didn't know they stunk because I had just started spraying them with the Clorox bleach cleaning spray. That's like a foam. I just spray until it covers it, and they're like, clearly they're kind of stupid because they don't know how to get away per se. So then that literally kills them. So I don't have to smush them. They stink if you smash them. Okay, yeah, because I've never been able. I am so terrified. I can't smash them, so I've never smashed them. That's how I kill them. I just spray them with the foam, and that kills them. So I am gonna do the dryer sheets and the you just catch them and throw. I'm sorry, you're doing a lot. You're setting up traps for these things. Like you're touching them. Are you touching them? Have you created a contraption to catch them? No, I'm killing them. They're dead. And most of the time, my mom, she's been so strong, and I really love her. It's a little embarrassing, but I have not been able to kill any of them. So I normally call her and cry, and she'll come get it, or spray it with the bleach. Wait till I know it's dead, and then I'll ask her to knock it into the garbage for me. I can't do it. They're too big. They have eyeballs. Swear they have eyeballs. They're huge. They're like the size of my thumb. Oh, sorry. Okay, where's the camera? My thumbnail. You see my thumb? That's how big they are. And I got a big thumb. You catch them? How do you catch them? I can't deal. You're such a G. Such a G. I'm a punk. They're horrible. Use a container with a lid or a cup. It's slide up. Oh, okay. You're doing. How many have you had? How many? Because I mean, I just can't. I can't count at this point. I genuinely can't count. You're catching them. They don't seem highly intelligent. Girl, we get. Ooh. No way. Are you serious? These things are big. These things are really big. You get spiders bigger than that? But always get to look behind you sometime. See? Okay, nobody back there. You get spiders bigger than that? That's the biggest thing. A stink bug. Yeah, do you have those? Flawed? I mean, it's intense. They're huge. They're ugly. They make this noise. And it's like a beetle kind of. I think it's in the beetle family, but it's huge. Oh, good for you. Congratulations. You're safe. It's intense. They're huge. And then they move fast. They do move fast, even though they're not smart. It says I catch those too. Don't like killing many things. I don't have to. You are a good way. But I will say this. I don't like killing things either. That's why I can't. Yeah, you're safe. Hope it stays that way. I don't like killing things either. That's why I can't smash them. So I just spray them with the bleach and and it always gets them. It's the foam. So, but they're the worst and they're so big and I don't care. They always run in twos. So whenever you see one, there's another one somewhere. It's horrible. They're so awful. Kill them before they multiply. Yeah, I know. It's just like, I don't know where their nests are or where, because I feel like, I don't even feel like I've ever seen them outside. Or maybe I'm just not looking or paying attention long enough. But I'm telling you, man, when you see that thing in your curtain, you're like, it's the worst. The absolute worst. Just sitting there enjoying my life, not minding my own business, not doing anything to hurt anybody. And then you look up and you're like, oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, it's awful. I keep telling myself, okay, get the garlic cloves. And I take that back. I'm trying to think if I've seen more in the summer versus the winter. I don't know that I can say that I've seen more at any given time than another, but I definitely, hold on one sec, back says you just let them. No, that's how I feel sometimes. I'm telling you, there have been a couple of nights where I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep downstairs because they're big and they're scary and they're hard, so that makes it worse. Like, you can't kill something that's hard. It's just like you gotta hear a crunch and then it's gonna stink too. That's a lot. It's traumatic for me. Let me tell you. So yeah, when you're walking in the forest preserve, do not forget to bring tissue because my nose is running. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I'm gonna mute this because you don't need to hear this grossness. Maybe they die in their own or hide so I can't find them. Just let them have the apartment. I'm telling you, there have been a couple of times where I'm like, that's the worst though. There have been a couple of times where I've just walked away and said, God help me that it doesn't end up in my bed. And then there's been times where I've been like, I'm the master of my own, your nose runs all year round. You know what? I have, what do you call them? Sinuses? I don't have allergies. I have sinuses. So yeah, I'm a runner. My nose is a runner. But especially because it's a little chilly outside, it just wants to come out. I have the worst thing is when I've talked myself up the courage to kill it, right? And then we have a bug called cicada killers. They're killing the cicadas. We have cicadas too. But what is the cicada killer? Lord Jesus. As long as the palm and half. No, I got a big hand. Maybe I got a big hand. Those will sway. Fly me, those bugs are gangsters. I thought the cicada killers, it's bigger than the cicada. Let me tell you, the cicadas are the ones that only come every 17 years, right? They attack. Okay, let me tell you what happens to me. I got problems, right? It's like a wilderness by my house. So we have the cicadas. The first time I ever saw a cicada, I was 17 years old. I was in high school, and I walked to high school because I lived close. It was like tacky day or dress up day or something, and I had to wear like crazy clothes, and I had on like this big humongous 5-pound afro and I had to walk to school. And the cicadas, it was the first year they were out, and I was like, this is the worst thing it was the most horrific walk home I have ever had in my entire life. If you were watching me from afar, you would have just laughed. You'd been like, what is wrong with her? I was like, ah! Like jumping and hopping and screaming. It was horrific. So that was my first experience with the cicadas. I don't know if I thought they only came every 17 years, or maybe this is a different breed, but what I'm looking at, I'm thinking our cicadas, we still have those. They're humongous. They're bigger than the stink bugs, and they dig tunnels in our grass. So the only way to kill them, literally tunnels, and you can tell that it's a cicada, not an anthill or something else, because you see all these little, it looks like you may be confused for an anthill, but there's just a lot of different tunnels around each other, like up my walkway, for example, and you see little, hey, hey, how are you? How's it going? Valentina. They dig little tunnels, and it's like you'll see 4 or 5 little piles of like dust, and the things are like coming in and out. They're like the size, this is my pinky, right? They're like this whole, look at your pinky. Everybody look at your pinky now. Everybody look at their pinky. You see how there's like 3 sections? It's like bigger than the whole top section of your pinky. It's intense. These things are humongous, right? Scariest thing ever, and they come in droves, and they hiss at you when you try to fly them away. Those things fight back. Can you send me a picture of a cicada killer? Because I would be interested. It's bigger. You said half your hand. It eats. Wow, it eats. Cicadas are bigger than that. Bigger than this part? Yeah, you're probably right. No, you're right. She's right. They're bigger. The stink bug is probably this size of my pinky, the top section of my pinky. This is a stink bug size for me, but way scarier looking, with antennas and all these legs, and they move fast. I don't think they're very intelligent, though. I really don't think they're that intelligent. But yeah, cicadas are bigger. You're right. Mama Six has got it. It's horrible. I would say cicadas. Cicadas are like, oh God, they're horrible. The cicada killer looks like a huge hornet. I'm gonna have to look. Okay, I want to look it up. Is it actually called a cicada killer? That's the formal name. I can Google that, and hopefully I would see it. Oh, I don't even think I want to see it. I just can't get over these stink bugs. I guess I should stop wimping up. Because I should stop wimping up at the cicada killer or at the stink bugs, because the cicada killers are intense, right? I just can't with all these bugs. So you know what's funny? Because I walk out in this forest preserve every summer, and I genuinely don't see the same bugs I even see by my house. It looks like a bee. Wow, it looks like a bee, but it's huge, right? That's scary. That's really scary. I'm trying to think what else we have that's like an insect that'll just make you pee your pants. Woman up. You haven't seen it, hun. It's brave. I've had a couple moments where I tried to like kill the stink bugs. Like, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna take this one out. Not today. I got Jesus. I had a whole pep talk to myself. Like, I can do this. I can tack it. And then you walk away I walk away to go get my Clorox foaming cleaning spray and I come back and I can't see it. That's the scariest thing ever. You know, it's been sitting right here and you've been washing it before you decided to take it out. And then you go to get your take it out supplies and you come back and it's gone. Sorry, y'all. That's gross. Scariest thing. On another note, I wanted to do a video about this, but I feel like it's just the most hilarious thing ever in life, right? So I had my niece last weekend, and she's just like flies, disrespectful. Yup, absolutely, completely disrespectful. That's a good word. It's disrespectful. It's rude. They have the whole outside, and I just have my little old house where I just want to stay, like insect free. I don't ask for much. I'm not, you know, pushing you out of the whole world you've got, because you've got wings and I don't. Can you just stay out of my curtains? Stay off my window. Stay out of my window. That's all I ask, right? It's crazy. So I don't have children. And but I have a niece now, and she's 1.5 years old. And so I'm getting like my children experience through her. Okay, I'm about to get run over. They missed their exit and they're about to get me run over. So I had my niece last weekend and I took her to just out for the day, because I knew I wouldn't get to see her over the next couple weeks, because I have my classes start up next week and I'm taking a accelerated class. It's going to be like a Friday, Saturday all day from like 9 to 5. And so I wouldn't get to hang out with her for the next like 3 weeks. So I wanted to hang out with her like the whole day last weekend. So I took her out and we went shopping and we went to breakfast and we went to lunch. We went to like the Pancake House for breakfast. We went to Rock Bottom. I don't know if you all have ever been to Rock Bottom, but I really like nachos. And they have like a humongous nacho. It's like the biggest nacho you've ever seen. It's as big as like a whole platter of nacho. And it's absolutely delicious. So we went and got nachos. Well, she didn't have nachos. She had mashed potatoes. But I had the nachos. And she pooped something disgusting. So this is going to be TMI time, right? She pooped something. I have no words for what came out of her body. Her little body. It was absolutely horrific. So after I assisted my mother in changing her, I took, because, you know, I was on a full stomach and I don't want to feel queasy. So the smell was just of a different universe. And so I took the dirty diaper. We couldn't find a garbage can. So I took the dirty diaper and I went, put it on the front of the car, like on the windshield. You know where there's little ledge where your wipers are? I sat it there and we were gonna drive around and try to find a garbage can. So my mom was like, no, you can't put it there. So I put it on top of the car, up here on the sunroof. It wouldn't have fallen off because there's like a rail at the top. We were just looking for a garbage can. We were only gonna go a block or two. Let me tell you what happened. It is the most hilarious thing ever, because after I convinced my mom to let me set the bag on top of the car, and so we could drive around and find a garbage can, I only pulled out of the spot maybe 15 feet. I made it 15 feet before this nice couple in another car literally like honked us, drove us down, like honked you down, like stop. I'm telling you, it was like intense. You would have thought I had left a child on top of the car. They were like, stop, wait, look, like pointing and stuff, like you have a bag on top of the car. And we were like, thank you. We know. We're saving ourselves from passing out. So it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. I have never met so many good Samaritans ever, because then we drive another 45, 50 feet, right? Literally, we're turning out of, you know how in parking lots, you pull out of your parking spot and you go up and down the road. When we got to the end of the road, we turned. Another person, this man, another great Samaritan, this man, I thought he wanted us to run him over. He literally was walking in front of the car, like we are approaching each other with his hand up, like stop, like nothing, like as he's screaming, stop, like you have something on top of your car. It was like the most hilarious thing ever, because we knew the bag was there, and in this case it wasn't like we had forgotten it. In most cases you would assume, hey, they forgot they left their stuff on the top of the car. Let me remind them before it falls off and they lose their food. But this was like a purposeful, we left it on top of the car situation. And these people in this particular neighborhood, I'm not gonna say what kind of neighborhood it was, they were just such good Samaritans that we were like, literally, it genuinely felt like I was being accosted with kindness to remind me that I left something on top of my car. It was the most hilarious thing I have ever seen in my life. And I was thinking to myself, me as a good Samaritan, would I have gone through, hey Trey, oh wait, sorry, I can't see. Wait. Trey and Nene, what's up? Happy Friday, what's going on? What you up to? I can't tell. Is anybody else in here? It says 0. Is anybody else? What number? Do you all see 0 too? I don't know if anybody's in here. Am I talking to myself at this point? I hope not. That's embarrassing because this is a great story. Hopefully everybody didn't miss it. It's a great story. I really want a donut. What's your favorite donut place? Because I really could go for Krispy Kreme. We have a Krispy Kreme location by us. So I can go get like a fresh, nobody's in here. Okay, yeah, I'm talking to myself. It's okay though. But you're in here now, thanks. You're at work. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining. Thumbs it up, y'all. I'm off work today because it's my mom's birthday. And I'm prepping to go to Dallas tomorrow for a wedding. Yeah, I've been talking to myself for a while. It's okay though, great story. It was funny, totally funny. What's your favorite donut? I think I'm gonna stop at Krispy Kreme. Donuts are expensive. I'm sorry I keep blowing my nose. I just got finished working out. I went for a walk in the Forest Preserve. You don't do donuts. Excuse me. Since you don't do donuts, what is your dessert of choice? You know what? To be honest, a donut is not the first thing I would reach for either. Nor is cake. I love cake. But cake and donuts are not like the first thing I would reach for. The first thing I probably would always reach for is cookies. Some sort of cookie. I'm telling you, it's nothing like an exercise walk to clean you out. Man, it is a little chilly. It's 52 degrees, but it's cold and cloudy, which is a little ridiculous for me wearing these sunglasses, but I just love them and I just got them, so I'm gonna wear them even though there's absolutely 0 sun out. I'm just gonna go with it. It's a mood. It says you do a carnivore diet, meat only. I'm sorry, what? You only eat meat? That cannot be good for your digestion. You don't eat fruits and vegetables ever? Or you just like to be heavy in meat? That is not good for your digestion. What kind of meat? Like chicken, pork, beef, like any meats? What about seafoods? Do you do seafoods? Carnivore diet only. That is not heavy. That's not healthy. No. Got a question. We're trying to collab with someone. Why is it so hard? We're funny as hell. Look into it. I think I'm fasting. I'm commenting the collab thing. 1 second. I'm actually fasting and I have given up all meats except for seafood. And I actually feel lighter and better now. All meats, seafood too. Okay. So you're doing all the meats including seafood. So I'm doing strictly seafood right now. And it's been the best thing ever because I'm not groggy. My digestion, I can tell it's better, quicker, more efficient or whatever because it's not being like boggled down with beef. But I really like to, it's very healthy. We've been lied to about this. I don't know. I think it's all, meat is fine. It just really depends on how you're growing and producing that meat because I've seen all of those factory farm videos about meat and I'm not convinced in any way that that is healthy. The way the animals are treated because you're literally ingesting that. But in terms of collabing can be difficult and I'll tell you why. You have to find either someone that does something similar to your channel. Like my channel, for example, is a mashup of everything in life. You can't call me a reviewer. You can't call me a blogger. You can't call me like a seafood boiler because I do everything. Like just as life happens, I'm like, let's talk about it. So that's how I do it. I would say try to find, it's not for everyone. I'm not suggesting to do it. It's hard. What made you start that? Have you always been that way? Or is it something that someone told you about? Were you eating some other way and then they told you maybe try this? What are the health benefits? In terms of collabing though, you have to find somebody that is doing the same content as you and is Or they could be, it's great to do collabs with people who do different content than you, because then you have the opportunity to get your, expand your audience to different stuff. That's awesome. I think for me, in terms of collabing, I've had opportunities to collab with people before, and I feel like at this time, since I'm so small, it's a great way to network. However, since I'm so small, I feel like I can't see nothing. Okay, there's 2 people in here. All right, so I'm still trying to figure out like who I am as a channel. Your son did it, lost tons of weight, then the doctor went into a Dr. Baker. Okay, in terms of, so can you tell me like what a typical meal is, since you're doing primarily meat? You don't eat anything else with the meat? Is it like fried? Are you baked meat? Like, or just any meat in any form, and that's it, right? Collabing is a challenge. You want to be careful with collabs, though. Are you still in here, Trey? Because collabs can get you in trouble if you really want to think about it. Because you can't, all right, wait, I'll wait till you're in here. Best way to do it is with grass-fed. Okay. Grass-fed, that's understandable. Okay, what are we doing? I feel like there's a lot of movement. Trey, you still here? With grass-fed, it says you eat huge steaks. Steaks are hard on the digestion. You know that, right? Like, genuinely. And I know they say, like, some cuts are better. A pound of bacon. Swine is not the way. I love bacon, by the way. And I would honestly say, out of everything I've had to give up with just doing seafood, the no carbs or sugars ever. Okay. I'm fine. I get the carbs, sugars, I can understand that. But with the meat only, I know for me personally, when I eat, like just eating the seafood and stuff now, when I go to eating like burgers or beef and stuff, yeah, that's not right. The stool's definitely supposed to be one piece in an S shape and a golden brown. If it's black or green or something else, and you're eating a lot of like spinach and green leafy greens, it may have a tint of green. That's understandable. But if you're only eating meat and your poo is not one piece, S-shaped, golden brown, no, that's not normal. It says it's the carbs with meat that screw you up. Well, I can understand carbs. Well, okay, not carbs. Carbs, yes, because I'm trying to cut my carbs. But the easiest way to cut carbs, because there's carbs in that, like everything. There's no carbs really in meat, and not a lot of carbs in dairy, but no plants, none ever. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, you're still here? Oh, yeah, be careful with your collabs though, because, and I was, and this is what I was always thinking, and then a bigger YouTuber that I watched confirmed it for me. They were like, yeah, you want to be careful. Because depending on who, you can't control what somebody else is going to put on the channel. And so once you attach yourself to another channel, potential people that may want to work with you may decide they won't work with you because of who you're associating with in terms of other channels. And that may sound harsh, but that's the reality, especially on YouTube. YouTube is about their advertisers first before the creators. I don't care what they tell you, because the advertisers are who's getting everybody paid. So when you think about who you're collabing with, make sure you've done research on that person's channel and their following and what they represent and what they stand for. Because see you later, Moose Tube. Take care. I'm telling you, eat some greens, man. Eat some greens, please. You got to be careful about who you're associating with yourself, because you could potentially count yourself out of potential like deals and stuff with companies if they don't like the content that who you're associating with is producing. If it goes against their morals or whatever, and even your content doesn't, but you could be guilty by association. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to collab. Don't just collab with everybody. I know it's great. You can definitely build partnerships and stuff when you collab and grow your audience and all that, but you do want to be careful who you team up with and what they're representing. Yeah. Think about that. So if you've already, and it's, you also want to make sure you try to make friends with, other YouTubers that like doing the same stuff that you do. And also YouTubers, I'm friends with like so many YouTubers that don't do any of the same stuff I do. Like all these different communities and stuff, and it's great to cross those genres or barriers or whatever you call them, just to see what's out there, what people are interested in and what people are intrigued by, to help you when you're trying to grow. But I haven't collabed with anybody yet, and I have a lot of like YouTube friends that I really like, but we still haven't collabed yet, just because I'm still trying to figure out what my channel is going to be. I'm still trying to figure it all out, and I think a lot of us smaller ones are still trying to figure it out. So definitely you want to be careful to make sure that you are collabing with someone that you agree with their content, and someone it's fair game for people who are doing the same thing as you, or somebody doing something completely different that would complement what you're doing. The collabs will definitely come in time, though. Well, let me see here. If I can find a spot. It's time to eat. I'm so hungry. I've never heard of a meat-only diet. I just feel like you'd be dehydrated. I genuinely feel like you would be dehydrated if all you ate was meat. It's just me. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Totally wrong. I'm gonna back in. Look at me being fancy. I can't see if anybody's in here. Probably nobody's in here, I guess. Gonna back in. So who's still here? Everybody leave me. This is really silly. I'm wearing sunglasses and there's no sun. I really can't see. I don't understand why all these celebrities and stuff. I guess it's a mood. All these celebrities wear sunglasses when it's freaking nighttime. Well, I understand they're being snapped by paparazzi and stuff, so maybe they want to. Nobody's in here. Okay, maybe I'll stop talking. All right. So I just made it to Chili's, baby back ribs. Or maybe that's Applebee's. Is that Applebee's? I'm so confused. I'm live. I'm back and I'm live. Trying to see. Oh, it's a gloomy day. Kinda. Oops, wait. Kind of a gloomy day. Everybody left me. Walk by a trend. So hungry. Haven't eaten all day. It's already 12:30. Haven't eaten all day. Oh my God, did she say Fridays? Jesus, I'm an idiot. Am I at Chili's and she said Fridays? All right, let's see.